Hey everybody, Referral from AstartesGaming here, back with some more Arma 3. So I'm still looking for people to join me in the upcoming missions and stuff that I want to do on the channel. Um, for now, I just kind of want to take a look at what I've been working on though. Before we get into that, if you're interested in joining me, let me know in the comments or send me a PM, whatever you want to do. Get a hold of me, however. But I need at least probably 4 more people, maybe 5. I've got 2 so far, um, but yeah, I'm gonna need at least 4 or 5 more. But there's plenty of time. I still need to make or finish making the first mission, and I'm continuing to work on this uniform pack, obviously. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. The first one here we have is the 3-color desert. I need to work on this one. I'm not happy with it at all. You can see the pant legs are just mirrored right over, and I don't want it to look like that. And the actual colors aren't too bad. The knee pad needs to be excuse me. The knee pad needs to be darker. The vents are okay, and the dark part of the camouflage I think needs to be a little bit darker. So I need to work on this one. Not 100% happy with it. The ACU I'm pretty happy with. I like this so far. I don't know that I'll make many more, if any, changes. I think the vents are the right color. The knee pads could be a little bit darker, but I think they're fine where they are. I wasn't sure about doing like a tan, like a excuse me, I'm just like not able to talk right now. I was thinking of doing the center of the shirt the same color as the knee pads, but I decided to go with the vent color instead, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think with like a green, like a Ranger green or OD vest, I think it would look pretty good. That's a little bit too green, but it still looks okay. Eventually I want to go into these vests and do some custom colored ones. I'd probably desaturate this green a little bit, make this coyote brown a little bit darker, and then do like a black vest rather than these digital camo ones. And you've obviously got the 3 options for that. And then we have AOR1. Ooh, that's a little bit too dark, at least for the darker parts. I think the contrast is a little bit too high on that. But overall, I think it looks fine otherwise. The knee pads are a good color. I think the vents are about right, maybe a little bit less saturated, but yeah, I think the dark portion of this camouflage is too dark. That brown needs to be a little bit lighter. So I'll have to tweak that a little bit, but that's fairly easy. And then we've got AOR2. I'm pretty happy with this one overall. Pretty happy. Oh no, I gotta fix that. There's a spot missing on the shoulder there. I gotta tweak that. And the American flag's missing too. I'll need to go back and fix that as well. But other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with the overall saturation and contrast in the camouflage itself. I like the tan shirt here, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe it would look better with a green or like maybe black. And I've got desert night camouflage here. Really happy with this one overall. I might change the vents to make them slightly darker. They're a little bit too close to the camouflage color for my liking. But that's just me nitpicking right now. And I may do a different shoe with them. And I went with tan here, but I can change that really easily. I'm not sure if I want to leave it tan or not. And right, so we've got M81. This is a different woodland camo than we saw before. I completely revamped this one because I wasn't happy with how it looked before. So this one is a lot less asymmetric. The camouflage is bigger, which is one of the telltale signs that it is M81 and not just some woodland clone. So I think this size is about right. I've got like the reddish brown vents, the tan knee pads. With this one, I was thinking more of like a coyote brown vest, although this vest is a little bit lighter than I was thinking. Something like that, or there really isn't anything in Arma that's the right color. Maybe more like that color. I thought that would look pretty good. Yeah, that's a little bit too light. More like this, I guess. But yeah, like a brownish tan vest or something like that. And what else do we got here? Oh, right, rolled sleeves, undershirt with sweat stains apparently. And we got multicam. This one needs some work still. I'm not 100% happy with it. I think the camouflage needs to be reworked. Maybe I'll use a different sample. It looks okay. I mean, you can tell that it's multicam, but it's not distributed right. The colors are a little bit off. I don't know how I feel about the color of the vents here. I might change that. Maybe like a lighter green or something. The shirt itself doesn't look too bad, although it looks a little bit too similar to the vanilla one for my liking. So that'll need to be reworked. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use a different camo sample for this. And we've got multi-tiger. I really like this one. It's a lighter tiger stripe color. For a little bit less dense jungle. But I like the colors, I like the contrast. The blacks and the whites look good. Again, I'm not sure about the tan shirt. Might do a different colored shirt here. Maybe a green or something. But I don't know. I think this would look good with like an OD vest. Like something that color. I think that looks fine. And then finally, we've got the good old-fashioned tiger stripe, Vietnam era tiger stripe. And this one I really like too. I'm not sold on the shoe color. I might change the shoes. The vents I'm not 100% about. Maybe black would look better there, or maybe just a less saturated green. And then this is one where I'm really set on the tan shirt because I think having like a black vest over it would look really good. What do we got here? Black? No, that's not anywhere near black. Come on, Biz. Black. Is there any black? The Raven vest is sort of black. Even that's terrible though. What about? That's sort of black. But yeah, I think like an actual black vest over this would look really good with the tan popping out. So that's what I'm going for there. Again, these might look better black or at least less saturated. But I'm pretty happy with how the camo came out there. So what else do I want to work on? I'm not sure about any more camouflages. Obviously I need to rework a couple of the ones I already have. But as far as adding others, I'm not too sure about what else to add. Because I want to keep them all to, things that American forces would actually maybe use. So nothing from other countries, but maybe more generic ones. I found a really cool digital multicam, but it's really hard to get it to look good on the uniform. I might give it a shot, but I obviously need to redo this one. I'm going to redo the DCU as well, and this needs to be lightened up a bit. Yeah, definitely. Happy with this one. Happy with this one other than the little mistakes I need to tweak. Maybe I'll do green Velcro or something. Happy with this one. Pretty happy with this, I think. So yeah, I might add one or two other camouflages, fix the ones that I've got, and then what I want to do is do, long sleeve, rolled up sleeve, and t-shirt for every single one of them. And then for these two, I'd like to do like solid green and maybe like light gray shirts for every single camouflage. So I'll have like the camo pants with like a solid colored either green or gray shirt, just to give it some more variety, so that if we do use a certain uniform in a mission, not everybody's wearing the exact same uniform. There'll be variation. We'll actually look like special forces, a little bit less uniform than your rank and file troops. And then obviously I want to work on these vests here. So I've already cracked the files open. They don't look too bad. I'll probably just work on these two and change the color slightly. I want this to be less saturated, and I want this to be darker. Then I'll do a black and maybe, I don't know, like a light gray or something. Or actually, no, maybe more like a sage color. Like, no, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anything in Arma by default that is about the color I'm looking for. But like a light green-gray, like a very light olive drab or something. Lighter than the helmet, but more or less that color, I guess. And then I want to do some custom headgear. I'll probably use the helmets from this mod because I really like all the custom stuff that he's added. So I'd like to use some of these and just redo the actual helmet in the colors of the vest. And then I'd like to do some custom, like, where's that Ranger cap at? Probably down with the R's. Something like this, but with some logos and stuff in different colors. So maybe a couple sports teams. Although if I show that on screen, I don't know if I can still monetize the video, but I don't really care about that. And maybe some like what, London Bridge Tactical or whatever, London Bridge Trading, some, you know, military equipment companies throw logos on there. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I want to do a custom helicopter. I don't think we can look at vehicles from this one. We have to go to the other one. But I'd like to do a custom like Blackhawk because I really want a designated pilot, and I would, you know, work in things to the missions for them to do, not just, you know, fly us from A to B and then go wait for us to finish. But I want to do a custom Blackhawk for the designated pilot, and then maybe a custom uniform for the pilot. I might use like a different, because I don't like the coveralls in this game at all. I think they look really awkward. So I would use something modded, probably, that doesn't look, I don't know, they just look so weird to me. Yeah, I'm not a fan. So I would do something custom there with a custom helmet. I already have a pretty cool pilot helmet done. It's, which one is it? It's this helmet, but in a lighter gray, and it's got like shark teeth across the front, like the old World War II planes. It's got like one of those mouths across the front of it. It looks pretty cool. And so the idea was to do like a helicopter that sort of matched that theme, like a gray Blackhawk with that mouth on it or something. But that's the goal anyways. I need people to play with me in order to make that happen. So that's my idea for now. Again, if you guys want to join me in any of that, let me know in the comments or in the private messages or on the Facebook page or on the Twitter page or on my email. Doesn't matter, just let me know. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I probably rambled on a lot more than I needed to. But yeah, so that's going to do it for today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit. And I will see you guys back here for my next video.